It's the #1 show in the streets. Hood Rich Radio with DJ Scream.
It's Hood Rich Radio, Saturday night, #1 show in the streets. It's DJ Scream. What's up, Moran is here. Superstar check-in time. One and only man representing A-Town, that's Southside. Derez Deshaun is up in the building, man. What's up, brother? Welcome back to Hood Rich Radio.
What's happening?
Everything good?
Everything is great.
You been staying busy? Hanging up plaques?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Appreciate
Doing
it.
shows?
Hanging up plaques, trying to get more on.
Living on the charts. Now let's talk about that. Living on the charts. 3 years ago, did you know you'd be living? Like, it's one thing when you get one record on the charts, but now it's like, now you live on them. It's a home. You know how it feels.
It's the crib.
Crazy, unreal. Still can't believe it.
Does it make you go harder? Because some people get like lax and lazy.
Oh no, yeah, it definitely make me go harder because once you get there, you got to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you had like a top 10, another top 10 or 20, and I'm sure you kind of gunning for that #1.
Oh yeah, we always going for #1. Always.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the whole journey, man, moving to this new project, we need to update. When's the project coming? Give us an ETA.
ETA August 20th.
ETA is August 20th.
Yeah, for my dog Dunk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Long and Dunk.
RP.
All right, so end of the summer, and the name of the project is
Beat the odds.
Beat the Odds. Now, talk to us about the whole Beat the Odds movement and the whole mind frame behind that.
I mean, it's just really like, trying to survive through the struggle of not letting the struggle bring you down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, beating it, being whatever you facing, being whatever you against. Just going head on with it. And, like, a lot of people die young, you know what I'm saying? 21, 25. Well, like, Pac and Biggie was young, you know what I'm saying? Like, them odd numbers, I don't know, beat the odds, you know what I'm saying?
What's some of the things you think you can do to beat the odds, though? A lot of people is just saying stay out the way, but sometimes that ain't enough.
Yeah, nah, definitely not enough. Sometimes you gotta go to an uncomfortable spot in order to beat the odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do things you never did, see what you never seen. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep faith through it all, though. Like, that's the most important thing, keep faith.
What was the moment in your journey where you felt like you had what it took, like, mentally and inside of you to beat the odds?
I never thought I had what it took, mentally, physically, or none of that to beat the odds. It just, God put that battery in my back, you know what I'm saying? So, I never thought I had it, but now that I know I got it, I try to keep my mind where I'm at with it.
When you say you didn't know you had it, you meant like you would just go through everything not thinking about it? Or
Yeah, just, I never ever thought I'd be here in a million years. Like, I never thought music could really change your whole life. Like, I mean, of course you see different artists come from nothing, or at least they say they do, but you never know for real, because they be having uncles and cousins and football player partners, you know what I'm saying? See, I ain't had none of that. So, like, to be here is unreal. Like, I still see myself and be like, nah, that ain't me. I'm second guessing my success every day. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It seems like you don't take it for granted, though. Because sometimes I say, like, just to keep it a buck, like rappers, athletes, all that, they take it for granted. You see them and you look up and they do some dumb shit, and it's like, why they do this dumb shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're making money, they're out the hood, they're moving, and they do some dumb shit. Almost to put themselves right back in the element.
For some, you know what I'm saying, because I seen both sides of it, not with myself, but with people around. Like, for some, they ain't never had none, so they don't know how to act. And then for others, they ain't never had none, so it kind of like boosts their esteem or something. Like, they feel like they untouchable. But see, I know I'm not untouchable, you know what I'm saying? I know at any moment anything can happen. I'm just like everybody else, so I try to stay in that mind frame, like, you just like me, I'm just like you. You can do this to me, I can do this to you. So I'd rather get love and respect from the folks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bigger than nobody.
That's a good way to look at it. Derez Deshaun is in the building. Saturday Night Hood Rich Radio, Hip Hop Nation. We talking Beat the Odds. The project is coming soon. And it's a new record we're going to get ready to get into a little bit with Lucci called Beat the Odds. How you and the boy Lucci hook up?
I'm trying to remember really like how it happened. Like, I mean, it was destined to happen. You know what I'm saying? Since day one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, boy, you and Luke need to do something. Y'all need to do something. So one day I was on my live and I did some song. It was some song, and I was like, hey, somebody get Lucha on my line. You know what I'm saying? Probably a month later or something like that, some kind of way, we bumped into each other. And from the gate, the chemistry was real. So, I was in Patchwork one day. I was recording beat the odds. I hit him. He was in Patchwork. So I was like, hey, bro, I got something to bring it to you. Brought it. He knocked it out for me. You know what I'm saying? And the rest history.
How many songs you say you do a week?
You
do more now that you're moving, or was it more when you weren't moving around as much?
Honestly, I think it was more when I wasn't moving around as much. Cause it's like, soon as I get off a plane now from doing the show or something like that, it's straight to an interview. You gotta be here, meet these folk, meet and greet, shake this, talk to this person. So it's like, I get less recording time, but I try my best to get it in. I probably can do like 5 songs a day now. Work over having the whole.
That's full songs or just hooks? I know you knock out the hooks fast, but that's
I do the hook. It all depends on what I'm feeling with the song. Like I do a hook verse, and if I can hear somebody on it, I keep the second verse open and sing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, 5 songs a day. That's what 35 a week. So that ain't bad.
I mean, yeah, it ain't bad, but when you make 35 a week, then it start being 500 you did. And then now these songs starting to sound old. And now you got all these songs, and they're like, man, we need to put out music. And you like, well, put it out when I do it. You know
exactly.
Because it's like,
Right. So what do you think is the next step for Derez, man? Like, what's inside of you? Like, what's the next thing you really want to accomplish? That's making you go hard.
The next thing I really want to accomplish is just making sure I get my kids through their school in the proper way.
Okay.
And being better with my family. You know what I'm saying? That's my next biggest accomplishment. I feel like the music is in me. You know what I'm saying? God bless me, and I'm appreciative of it. But I got to do better with my people, though. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my biggest accomplishments. I'm trying to knock down.
What is it in you that makes you transparent? Because a lot of people wouldn't even say that. Like, a lot of people wouldn't even address that. They would filter it and say, "Oh, I'm trying to do some bullshit," or you know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Buy a car.
Like I said, I ain't never had none, so it took the different effect on me. I ain't never had none, so I take that back. I am afraid to go back to not having none, but I'm not scared of not having none because I've been through that already.
You're not immune to it.
Yeah, right. So it's like, when I see other people who don't got nothing going on, I feel bad, honestly, in my heart. Like, one thing I hate is seeing a woman with children walking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. So it's like, I gotta be this big person that the world looking at me like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm a role model to the kids, or if I'm who street niggas looking up to to do better with themselves and their own family, then I got to be an example of that. So it got to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather start with my own family, my own time, my own people, from my street. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go all the way across the world with it.
What's some shit you would say as an Atlanta native to our mayor that need to be done in Atlanta? Some shit that need to change. A few things, couple things, whatever.
Take care of the people.
Take care of the people.
Give them a better opportunity to be somebody.
So how we do that? Is it more jobs? Is it more? Because I talking to a lot of kids, they say, man, we getting bullshit because we ain't got nothing. We be bored.
You know my kid be saying that too on board. I be about to whoop they ass when they say bored.
But they used to be running, shoot, sparkles, skate town,
we need
Cascade,
all that.
skate, a lot of shit. But now it's like
we gotta have something for the. We gotta some kind of way. We gotta create a place for people to feel like it's worth doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the parts and all that, what you were saying, or just even making them feel like they're a part of something. See, when people feel like they ain't a part of something, that's when they kind of like rebel against everything and fall back, and you know what I'm saying? So if you can create a system in the hood, or like even a summer camp, like free, like, to be honest, man, you got to get the unfortunate people. You got to give it to them. Everything can't be about money. If you change life for real.
That's real. Everybody can't play football. Everybody can't do sports, and they say your idle mind is a devil's playground, dog. And that's real.
Yeah. So you gotta get them folks on.
So when you be traveling, bro, is like eating this shit. Like, is it always cool for you to get your plate, or do you be frustrated somewhere because People need to know Atlanta is one of the best places to
Oh,
get a
yeah,
plate of
yeah,
food.
yeah.
And I tell people, don't take that plate of Atlanta food for granted.
Yeah.
Especially the wings.
Yeah, especially, look, I'm going to tell you my experience. I was just in Houston. Now, from my understanding, Houston is the king of barbecue. I mean, well, not Houston, I'm going to say Texas is the king of barbecue and all this.
Right.
So I went to, I was at I had a performance at the show. They had food set up and all that. So I'm like, okay, they got some wings, they got rice, you know what I'm saying, chicken.
Right.
Oh, this might be the move. I ain't eating nothing like 3 bites.
Oh, man.
Jesus
No
Christ.
lie, like it was so bland.
Bland.
It was bland. The rice was a little crunchy.
Yeah.
The green bean was burnt. I ate the green bean though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The green bean was crunchy. The yams wasn't juicy. Like, it was just. I'm like, maybe, they ain't came to our side of the town to see what's really going on.
Right.
With Granny dropping them extras on it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. I
Definitely.
guess for a healthy person, that's cool.
Gotta appreciate that plate of food in the ATL.
Yes, you do.
That's all we trying to say. Beat the odds, late August. What's a couple more we need to look out for, man? Give us a little info, man. A couple we need to look out for that you can't wait for everybody to hear.
I got a song with Rush called Falling.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a big record. I think really the whole tape I'm ready for the world to hear. It's gonna be different because I'm kind of really trying to stay in my own lane, like far as not get to doing everything like everybody else, or trying to keep up like what got me here. But I got different production. Like I'm trying to bounce, have you bouncing, but I'm gonna keep it real on the bounce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the whole thing. I can't wait till the whole thing come out. The visuals gonna be crazy. I got features on it this time. I'm doing more features this time.
Okay. Russ, Lucci, who else?
I got Russ, Lucci. I got a couple independent, like nobody ever heard before.
Okay. Bring some new talent.
Yeah, bringing new talent to the table.
Yeah.
Production wise, I'm working with YB. He ain't he don't work with artists like big artists, but he ain't got up in that loop yet. YB, Evil G. I got a few London on the tracks. TM88.
Okay.
Kind of like went back to my. Basically, I went back to what it was before I got here. So now I'm going back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
And then the final question, like, what happens if you go link up with, I don't know, Zato and Drummer Boy tonight and get a banger? Do you switch it all around? What you do?
That happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's why you say it should be August 20th.
Yeah, it should be August 20th, but yeah, and I actually did get up with Zay too. You know what I'm saying? We got something on the way. Cash and Clay, we doing something. Like I say, the production on this one gonna be different. Like I'm trying to stay true to my hometown, but still get a world what they need to hear, that pain, that real life. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a clip of you and Scott Storch working together.
Oh yeah, me, Scott Storch, Drummer Boy.
That's big now.
Yeah, that's what I said. I couldn't believe it. Still ain't believe it, yo.
True story, man. Shouts to Derez and Sean pulling up the Hip Hop Nation Hood Rich Radio. Introduce this new record right here, Beat the Odds, featuring Lucci.
What's up, man? It's your buddy Derez and Sean. This is my new single off the Beat the Odds. Beat the Odds featuring my dog, Lucci.
You know what it is, Hood Rich Radio, Hip Hop Nation, Saturday night. Let's go.
It's Hood Rich Radio, you better not change the station.